Nice. Ready. Ready.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the 710 Performance Vlog. Hope you all are having an amazing day. It's absolutely beautiful here in Colorado today, about 75 degrees. Started out the day a little bit windy, but now it's actually doing really nice. So I just left the office. I'm coming back here to the shop. Just finished blasting the rest of the white pieces that we showed you yesterday, the Texas Longhorn and the D-ring and a couple other pieces. We went ahead and stripped them, went ahead and media blasted them. Since they're steel, they do not need to be outgassed, but we do have a couple of aluminum pieces that need to be outgassed. Need to turn the music off. So we got some new pieces in today for another Grom. These pieces are right here. Just a couple of little pieces. These are aluminum, so they need to be outgassed. But a couple of little pieces. Then these are the rest that are going for the other gentleman. This is black. All these pins are black, and that's black. And then this bar, this, and the spike are white, as well as this Texas Longhorn is white. That's going on the front of his truck. So we did get some new pieces in today. I was going to start documenting step by step, but I had already put them in the stripper. By the time I realized I didn't have the camera, I had already put them in the stripper and then thought about it, so it would be hard to do step by step. So on this next project that comes in, we're gonna give you guys a step by step on how we do our process. I know a lot of you have been asking, and I also wanna make it clear, I know that people have said that we're professionals, and we do professional work. I am by no means a powder coat expert. I do not know everything. Jeremy does not know everything. We have learned by trial and error. When I started powder coating, I was powder coating brand new parts that basically would go through a sulfate steam or a sulfate wash, and then we would go ahead and powder coat them. So it was very easy for prep because the pieces were brand new. They were pretty much already, they were basically already prepped. All we had to do was do like I said, a sulfate wash and then powder coat them. So by all means, we do not know absolutely everything. There are some people that follow the channel that have some really good tips, and they help us out. They also may help you out in the comments down below, so don't be afraid to ask them, because some of those people have been doing this for 7, 8 years, and some even 12 and 13 years. So we do have a lot of great people that are following the channel and that support the channel, and they really might be able to help you out if we can't help you out. As we go along, we learn, and we are definitely going to be teaching it. The thing with powder coating is there is no one right process. There are many processes that are right and that will work for you. You just have to find the one that works the best for you. Hope you all enjoy this content. We're gonna finish cleaning out the booth. Then I'm gonna load up some gloss white and get working on these parts. Let's get it. Hey, what's up, everybody? So we got these white pieces done. We're actually going to have the customer come check this out, but because the rest of it was on here, when we started blasting it, it did leave some pits. These are really bad. It's just not smooth here, so we're going to contact the customer, have them come in and look at it. We can actually fix this by stripping it and then using a zinc oxide primer over it. Once we coat it really good with the zinc oxide primer, we can sand it down so it's got a nice smooth finish, and then we go ahead and powder coat over it, and it should fill in all of those and it will protect it. It does go on the front of a truck, so it's probably better that it has the zinc primer on it. Plus, any of the snow and stuff from Colorado, if it starts getting in there, it's just gonna ruin the whole thing anyway. So hopefully he'll go ahead and switch to that. We got the pole done, we got the D-ring done, and then there's the pin for the D-ring as well, somewhere around here.
It's over here.
Boom, and the spike as well. We got all that done. Jeremy's gonna go ahead and powder coat this and these cotter pins black. That way we can go ahead and hit the customer up. Hey, what's up everybody? We're back. We're gonna surprise this customer. He dropped these parts off earlier today. Told him it was gonna be a couple of days. We're gonna surprise him and have them done for him tonight. We're actually doing a creamy almond color. It's gonna be a tan color. Have never done this color before, so it ought to be interesting. We like doing new colors. This is for a Grom, so let's jump on in.
Oh, another Grom? Nice.
Yes, sir. So we've already stripped and media blasted these. We stripped them with Kim strip and then we media blasted them. I also want to let you guys know that if you need the info for Kim strip, we'll leave it in the description down below. Make sure and check it out.
He's pulling them.
What's up, everybody? We went ahead and finished the D-ring and the other pieces for this customer. We're gonna suggest to him that we strip the longhorn head and put a zinc primer underneath it. One, to protect it better, and two, because it did have some rust on it. So if we do zinc oxide, or I think a red oxide primer, we can go ahead and put that on, and then we can sand it down, make a smooth face, and then go ahead and powder coat it. It will cost extra, so I messaged the customer and let him know we're gonna talk about it tomorrow when he shows up. It did turn out looking good, but the fact that there were rust spots on it when we blasted it, it left some pits that of course the powder doesn't cover up. The grom parts that we got in today, we got those finished. They're hanging and cooling. Customer's gonna pick them up tomorrow. So we're super excited. We are going to make a step-by-step video showing you guys our process. So make sure if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. Also, click on the little bell and turn on all notifications. That way you're alerted every time we upload new content and you don't miss an episode. Thank you for checking out this video, and we'll be back tomorrow. Yeah.